In the world where everyone wants to step up, Magomed Ankalaev having a lot of opportunities, the whole world being obsessed with him going to heavyweight, breaking records and setting history as the first person that could potentially be a 3-weight division champion. He's not interested because he wants to defend his own belt. And for that, you have to respect this man. Not only is he a killer inside the octagon, not only is he a nice guy, not only is he changing Uber drivers' tires along the way to fights and stuff like that, doing the right thing. He's taking on all the challenges. Unbelievable. Massive respect for this man. And I would love to see it, though. One day down the line, Pereira versus Jones, Pereira versus Aspinall, Pereira versus whoever the heavyweight champ is. Sign me up, take my money.
Bem-vindos ao canal Clips MMA, com o mundo da luta querendo ver o Poatan fazendo história nos pesados. Michael Bisping defendeu e elogiou a atitude e a honra do Poatan em querer defender seu cinturão contra o Ankalaev. Vamos conferir, já se inscrevam aí no canal e bora!
Let's talk about Alex Pereira. As we know, the man is incredible. He's a legend already. Probably he'll be in the Hall of Fame one day in such a short amount of time. What he's achieved, it's insane. We know about it. I don't need to go through it. After his last win, when he knocked out Yuri Prochazka, everybody was talking about him going up to heavyweight. Joe Rogan was even apparently nagging Dana White about it.
I had Joe Rogan in my ear the whole time we were up there. Let him fight heavyweight, come on.
Asked Alex Pereira about it inside the octagon, I think, as well.
One of the things that's been discussed is you potentially moving up to heavyweight. Is that something we will see from you in the future? The audience seems to love that idea.
And that's been the talk of the town. And he's been getting called out by the champs. Tom Aspinall has said, listen, I would love to fight Alex Pereira.
I really, really respect what he's done. Does that mean that I don't want to fight him? No, I absolutely want to fight him. But I'm sure there'll be a time and a place for it.
Book the fight, make it happen. Well, guess what? Pereira is not interested. Oh no, that is correct. Here's what he had to say. First of all, he said, I'm not taking anything away from Aspinall. I respect him a lot. He's an incredible athlete, a guy that is very dangerous technically. I'm just talking about fighting for an interim belt. There's no point for me. So I rule that out. There is no possibility to fight him right now. If he was the champion and he said that, of course, we would be promoting that fight. I would force it more. But there is no point fighting for the interim belt right now. And as much as I'm a fan of Tom Aspinall, I've got to agree with Alex Pereira here. He's a 2-weight division champion. The man is the talk of the town, the belle of the ball, and outside of Conor McGregor, the biggest star in combat sports right now. Maybe even bigger than John Jones right now. He's certainly on the tip of everybody's tongues, okay? He's the man that everybody wants to fight, but he's saying, I don't want to fight Tom Aspinall. And that's not because he's scared, okay? It's not because he says stylistically it might be a bad matchup for me. He's saying no. He said it doesn't make sense. If I was going to fight, I'd want to fight the undisputed champ. I wouldn't want to fight the interim champion. And I do kind of get that. He also went on to say, though, and this is the part that really impressed me, he said, I have got to focus on my category. That's the important part here. A lot of fighters, when they become the champion, of course, they want to step up to the next weight class and challenge the champion there because, well, there's many reasons. Number one, you get the whole world saying, wow, this guy's a badass, okay? He's not scared of anybody. He's willing to step up to the next weight class and take on the champion. Wow, unbelievable. Of course, also, then the UFC can promote it as a champion versus champion. That makes it a super fight. That means the media is going to be involved. The fans are going to be excited. Pay-per-view sales are going to be through the roof and they're going to make tons of dough. And then on top of that, if they lose, they've lost nothing. They have gained the respect of the fight community for being a quote-unquote badass, and they're still the champion in their respective division. So as I say, for champs, it's an obvious thing to try and do, step up to the next weight class, become a 2-weight division champion, look like a badass, make tons of dough, and potentially join a very exclusive club with not a lot of people in it. The people I'm talking about are Conor McGregor,
That looks good.
Amanda Nunes, Daniel Cormier. There's a few other ones as well, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But he doesn't want to do that. He wants to take on the next guy in line. And he wants to take on somebody that's a very tough stylistic matchup for him. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Magomed Ankalaev. Magomed Ankalaev, coming from Dagestan, of course, we know about the wrestling credentials.
Ankalaev's a beast. I've been training with Ankalaev for years now, and I don't know, I think he grew up in a fucking cave or a mountain somewhere, dude. The guy just freaking nature.
Magomed said, though, listen, I ain't coming here to wrestle him. I'm going to knock him out because, of course, he does have great knockout power. That right hand that he landed on Johnny Walker, a brutal shot, and then the follow-up one afterwards, oh my God, disgusting. So he could stand with him, but he might live to regret those words. Or maybe Magomed Ankalaev is talking out of his ass. Maybe he's just selling, I'm going to stand with you, buddy, I'm going to stand, and then straight away shoot for the double legs, take him down and try and submit him. That's what I'd do if I was Magomed Ankalaev. But still, this is what he said. In the world where everyone wants to step up, Magomed Ankalaev having a lot of opportunities, the whole world being obsessed with him going to heavyweight, breaking records and setting history as the first person that could potentially be a 3-weight division champion, he's not interested because he wants to defend his own belt. And for that, you have to respect this man. Not only is he a killer inside the octagon, not only is he a nice guy, not only is he changing Uber drivers' tires along the way to fights and stuff like that.
I'm caught a flat tire, and the champ came through to change the tire because I didn't know how to change a fucking tire.
He's doing the right thing. He's taking on all the challenges. Unbelievable. Massive respect for this man. And I would love to see it, though. One day down the line, Pereira versus Jones, Pereira versus Aspinall, Pereira versus whoever the heavyweight champ is. Sign me up, take my money.